Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at Through the Eyes of NFL Moms. And we're super pumped to wish you all a very happy new year. First and foremost, we want to extend our heartfelt wishes to all the incredible mothers out there who continue to show so much love, strength, and resilience every day. You are truly amazing, and your impact on your families and communities is nothing short of extraordinary. As we look forward to the new year, we're inspired by the passion and dedication we see from our NFL Moms fam. You are not only raising your children in the best possible way, but you are also making a difference in the lives of so many others through your support of the NFL. We're excited to see what the new year will bring for our incredible community, and we're confident that together we can achieve even more great things, from helping mothers and families to promoting great content. We have so many exciting initiatives and goals that we can work on together. Please remember to take care of yourselves, your families, and your loved ones. Remember to enjoy the little moments and make the most of the time together. And most importantly, never forget to be kind to one another. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make this year an amazing one filled with joy, laughter, and lots of football fun. Here's to a brighter future and to all the incredible things that we can accomplish together. With love, from Erica Wilson, mother of Alan Hearns, Sandra Perryman, mother of Denzel Perryman, Melissa Phillips, mother of Lynn Bowden Jr., Stacey Sherrell, mother of J.J. Weaver, and Brandy Guyton, mother of Jalen Guyton.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's welcome our host, Erica Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with the girl Erica Wilson, and it had to happen for our Monday Madness with the NFL moms. And our topic for tonight is behind the mask. And while we're waiting for our other mothers to get on, let me go ahead and bring in one of my sisters, Miss Melissa Phillips, which is
Hello.
the life of the show, y'all.
I wouldn't
Which
say all
is
that.
the life of the show. And also we have our newest sister, which is Stacey Sherrell. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome. Oh, did she fall out again? All right, guys, while we're waiting for her to get in, how was your new year? Well, happy new year, everyone. This is our first show of the year, and we're super excited to be here before you all. I think we got Stacey back. Let's bring her back in.
I am having technical difficulties, y'all. I am so sorry.
That's okay. We're
It's
gonna get through
fine.
this show. We're gonna get through this show. We were just saying happy new year to everyone. Happy 2024. I say blessings all year, whatever kind of blessing God sees fit. I hope everyone gets it. But Stacey, if you could turn your phone the long way, please, so we can have you across the screen. If it works, let's see.
It won't let me rotate it. I don't know if it's because of this program we own or what. Because it's set to rotate. My phone is.
No problem, no problem, no problem at all. So what we're gonna
I
do
like
here
that
tonight,
view.
y'all ready to talk about behind the mask?
Yes,
I-
ma'am.
Ooh, so let's shout out our guests on today. We have Desmond Perryman. What's good, bro? We have Willie
Hello.
Epton. What's good, bro? He is showing us some
Hey.
love, y'all. And listen, today we're going to have a good time because this topic is nothing less of amazing because we all know that our kids are somebody when that face mask come off.
Mm.
So what we're going to do is you're going to introduce yourself and tell a little bit about yourself and who you represent in case we have any new viewers on today.
Oh, you go.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, but
Well, my name is Stacey Sherrell, and I'm representing JJ Weaver. He's a linebacker from University of Kentucky. Actually, he's returning back to University of Kentucky for his sixth year, for his
okay.
COVID year. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it in a nutshell.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Melissa Phillips. I'm the mother of Lynn Bowden Jr. Uh it's his fourth year in the NFL now. He's now currently with the New Orleans Saints. We just were eliminated yesterday. I am a mother of four old people.
Right.
Old adults, almost 30. I don't know how that happened. The math ain't mathing. And I am a grandmother of 5 and one on the way.
Boop.
They're gonna let me be
Busy,
Wow.
great again,
busy.
like America. I don't know.
What did you say? One on the way?
Yeah,
Right.
my oldest daughter, the nurse, she'll be having a baby right probably 8 days before graduation.
Oh my God.
She'll
We have our other sissy just tapped in. Welcome, sissy. Welcome. Hey.
long time no see, girl. Happy New
Well,
Year.
Sandra never met
I
Stacey. So
know.
Stacey, there's Sandra. Sandra, there's Stacey, our newest
Hi,
member.
Sandra.
Y'all all from
Hi.
Florida.
Can we hear you, Sissy? Sissy said, can we hear you?
I'm glad it's not just me. I feel better now.
All right,
Goodness
we're having some
gracious.
technical difficulties here. I think that's just the 2024 year, y'all, because we had the same problem on our prayer broadcast. Our first short, it was a mess.
Oh,
Don't say
wow.
that. We ain't gonna bring that into 2024. I'm ready
Right.
to.
Well, y'all already know when a new year come in, a little this not
Oh, ain't
saying
gonna be
blessings.
none of that.
I said
Ain't,
blessings all 2024. Just
That's right.
that on out the way. But come on, let's just go ahead and jump into our topic really quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for Sissy to get her mic to working, I'm going to read this really quick.
Can you
And it
hear me?
says, yes, today, through the eyes of NFL moms, we're going to take you behind the face mask of a football player, exploring the world they live in, the pressures they face, and the sacrifices they make. Football players are often compared to superheroes, not just for their incredible athleticism, but also for their ability to overcome personal challenges and mental struggles, y'all. Many players spend hours in the gym working on their strength and agility, only to be pushed to their limits on the field. As a football player, you're constantly facing the threat of injury. The average player career lasts around 6 to 7 years, so they say. And while injuries can be caused by repetitive strain injuries or from making too much on the field. There's also the risk of head injuries such as concussions or fractures to the skull. These incidents can leave players with lifelong consequences, affecting their mental health as well as their ability to play at the highest level. And then we talking about the financial struggles, y'all. Financial struggles are another issue for football players. The high salary demands of the game can make it difficult for many to maintain a stable income and provide for their families. While players from the highest profile teams might have the easiest time financially, many others have to work multiple jobs just to make ends meet. That's something new.
Mm,
Top of all this, football players are often held accountable for their actions on the field, both positive and negative, y'all. The pressure to
mm,
perform at a high level is immense, and any mistakes can lead to severe consequences, both on and off the field. This can include suspensions, bans from playing, I'm sorry, or even legal issues. Oh gosh. And in conclusion, the face mask of a football player represents more than just their skill and athleticism. It's a testament to the resilience, determination, and courage that these athletes possess to continue pursuing their dreams, even in the face of adversity. Ladies, ladies, ladies,
mm.
I didn't know that if you're on a high profile team, that your coins are different. Did you ladies know that?
What do you mean?
It just said here, as far as the financial part of it, it says the high salary demands of the game can make it difficult for many to make, well, no, not that part, I'm sorry. While players from the highest profile teams might have the easiest time financially, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? That's something new to me. I didn't know if you was like on, say for instance, Super Bowl team, you know,
Mm,
because in what my take is from it, every year you got to bring it. It don't matter what you did last year. Every game you have to bring it.
right.
So it's not just um that threw me for a loop when I read that.
I I know that I noticed like I normally be up on it, but I haven't did it lately this year. But I know Miami was one of the higher salary cap ones. I never knew exactly why, but the salary cap, it explains pretty much a lot of teams have a very, very high salary cap. If that's what you mean. Do you mean like that?
No, I don't think so. I think what it's saying here is that if you're on a high profile team, I guess you get your coins all a little bit more. Not just with the caps, because I mean, when you go in into the league, right? You
Hmm.
know, first, second, third round, we all know that they get paid the big bucks. The bonuses are what's bigger because when
Right.
you go into the league, your salary, I don't care for if you're a rookie, whatever it is, it's a base salary, right?
Right.
Your bonuses and everything come in is when you hit that first, second, and third round. But
Right.
here I'm thinking saying like, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that's listening under the sound of our voice, is that from while high profile teams might have the easiest time financially. Am I getting that wrong?
I mean, it would make sense. I'm assuming they're talking about Dallas. It's America's number one team. They sell the most and everything. I'm assuming they would make the most.
Um, what do you ladies think? Sissy saying, Darius, bro, somebody chime in with us because I'm not understanding this. That kind of like threw me for a loop. While we're waiting for their answers, we're going to talk about what they also said here too. Like your kid have to maintain a good character on basically and off on and off the field. So with you, Stacey, your son entering back in to, you said, the COVID year.
Well,
They
so
get
he had a COVID year because he was the 2019 class. And of course, 2019-20 is when COVID hit. So he had an additional year
they
added,
gave them all. They gave
a
them all
COVID
an
year.
additional, optional for an additional
No,
year. They could
right,
do 6 instead
right,
of 5.
right.
So a lot of
Wow.
the players will be, instead of them coming out at like 20, 21 at the earliest, 23 at the latest, they could be anywhere from almost 24, 25-ish
Hmm. Yeah,
coming into the league, which is kind of late compared
yeah,
to when our kids came. But because of COVID year, they were granted a 6 year.
right. There are some
Wow.
So,
players
so
that are on the team. This would be their seventh year.
No way.
and
I swear.
they are men amongst boys.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to be biased, but they are, they're a men, is depending on the conference. A lot of
Hmm.
them are men amongst boys
Hmm.
because you have
I
kids coming in at 17 early, and then your years are 25. The guys are 24, 25. So it's
Hmm.
kids playing against grown men.
Right.
But I don't have a dog in that fight, so you know, my opinion doesn't matter.
Well, no,
Hmm.
but it's just good to put it out there because that's something that I did not know. Like, I didn't know if this COVID thing just, well, we know the COVID just hit 2020, but
Right.
to hear you saying some kids are there and it's their seventh year, that's
Yes.
mind
For
boggling.
Because
medical, because
some
if
has
they had a red
medical. Yeah.
shirt, if
The
they
red
had a
shirt
red
and then that
uh
COVID.
and then the COVID, so they
Right.
have the
Melissa,
red
are you
shirts.
you gonna get 8632. Stacey is trying to answer the question.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
it's
sorry.
my turn.
We're gonna go to you, sis, because we know you got a whole lot of information. But
Okay.
let's see what bro say about this that money situation. He said the cap is to make sure salaries on the same playing field. Some owners have more than others, but you can only pay out what's allowed. So okay, it is concerning the cap, what's allowed by the NFL. Okay. Okay. So and then he says some rich owners will pay certain fines to pay different players what they, oh my gosh, wow.
Yep.
Okay, so hmm bringing that up, Do y'all think like at a certain time? Because remember they said Flores had kind of like what they call it, sunk the team so they could get better draft picks. Do you think that falls up under that, or you just think like I don't know if it's the game or not? But here it is. Sometimes when the team is doing so good and then all of a sudden they start losing. You remember that year because Melissa, you was there. Lynn was there,
I
and
thought it was he told that they wanted him to sink the team. I I didn't hear he sunk it. I heard they wanted him to sink the team. And
no, no, no. Okay, right. You're probably correct. But what I'm saying is, even if so, why is that?
yeah, an echo all of a sudden. Oh, I guess we ain't supposed to talk about that.
Because I had done. I finally got my computer working, so I had to turn we off the phone now.
Make sure it's off because I do hear an echo.
You
It's
still
a
hear
double.
echo?
Yeah,
Maybe I
so
get it
make sure
turned
you
down.
swipe that like you all the way out of it. Yeah, but wow, so that do make a whole lot of sense. He said some rich owners will pay certain fines to pay different players what they pay them. Hmm. That's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, back to you, Sister Stacey. You were saying something about it's kids on the team that's there 7 years.
Yes, there are. Hold on. So yeah, I know a couple of guys who's coming back because again they get that COVID year, they get the red shirt, and they also get the all right, Melissa, now you chime in. The
So it's
the medical red
you
shirt.
get a medical.
Right.
Most of the
So
kids that came in with Lynn that took the medical, they ended up only doing 4 years. It was prior to COVID, but they were optional for 5. But they definitely had a medical. It was like they red shirted, and then unfortunately something dramatic would happen medically, and they would have the option of being able to do extensions. But
right.
God's grace, and a lot of them came out even before their 4th year or at their 4th year. So like I said, Stacy would know a lot different than me. I just nose around and when information, not necessarily on campus or anything, but when I'd like to keep aware of the situation so I can kind of keep current and have a mind frame of what's to come far
Hmm.
as football,
Yeah.
college, high school, and the NFL.
That right there. I don't know, like this sixth and seventh year. Are they staying in hopes to make their number, like their draft number to go up? Like,
Well,
what is
my son was going to declare this
okay?
year. Well, he got injured last year where his elbow he dislocated his elbow, I think the third game last year, and it was never set back properly. So this entire season, yes, honey, this entire season my son was playing with in pain. So they waited to after the very last game to say, okay, JJ, let's have this surgery. Do you want to come back? Because he was playing it safe this entire season. So as a mother, you know,
We kind of don't have rights once they turn 18,
exactly. And that's what
and they
takes me
talk to
off.
kids instead of talking to adults. So when
Exactly.
you got a young man that's well for me it was not having a father or the right male figures in place. So when you
Mhm.
have a young man that's developing what he feels to be fatherhood, or his whole life is ahead of him, I'm not my mom's child no more. They tend to want to make adult decisions without sometimes it acknowledging the parent like they
Well,
No,
should.
well, for my son behalf, my son thinks, well, he feel that he didn't want to send out that message that he was accident prone. You know what I
okay.
mean? Because he injured himself in 2021, I believe it was, where he had a torn ACL, but that was
Mhm.
towards the end of the season. And then last year he had the extended dislocated elbow where
Mhm.
he landed on his arm, but then the opponent landed on the back of him and his arm went all the way back.
But but
Yeah.
but the thing that I learned from going through the process by myself in college, the whole recruitment and everything, all the way up to the NFL, when my voice still mattered. High school, college, and NFL coaches all talk. So accident prone or not, they all find
Yeah.
ways creatively to communicate.
But see,
So
Mhm.
the thing is, football is a contact sport. You
Right.
understand? So that accident prone, I think that's just something that, they
It
say,
was in his head.
yeah, because you know why? Because it's being said so much, it's being pushed so much around with other people. Oh,
Exactly.
they're soft, or they're always hurt,
Mhm.
and things like that. The thing about it is
Mhm.
but it's
nobody go out there and set to get hurt. But as
Right.
far as going through the process, I believe is when your child enter into his collegiate year, to me, it's what they want. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And you have
Mhm.
to kind of like step back and say, okay, well, whatever, unless you see something going left, right?
Right.
but
However,
uh,
the thing about it is you do have where when you step into that college year, you don't want to be that kid to say, oh, my dad is running things or my mom is running things. Because I could tell you a time I had at the University of Miami one time when Allen hurt himself and his dad, I guess, went on the radio saying something. Oh my God, the coach was heated behind that,
Right.
but this is your child, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's only to be expected.
Right.
However, the coaches don't look at it like that. And bro, you could chime in because you're a coach. Please do chime in and let us what you think from the coaching standpoint. But
Mhm.
the thing is that what you're talking about playing hurt, that's gonna happen. It's
Mhm.
gonna happen, right? And you will
Right.
think your kid is totally healthy
Mhm.
until the end of the
they
season,
The
and then
entire season, girl. Yes.
then here it
it's
is.
on the
You're
higher
going,
level
you're
too. It
going to
don't
see
stop.
somebody's doctor.
Right.
You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And it's
Surgery in
like,
a couple days after the season is over.
right,
Right.
right. And the thing is, you be like, well,
How
when did
did you?
that happen?
They
Like,
play hurt. They
Yeah.
yes,
play hurt.
Were you not going to tell me?
yes,
Because he
Well,
knew, as a mother, I'm going to be like, pause, wait, let's get this taken care of. I don't
yeah,
care how long the recovery is. Let's
yeah.
get this done. So that was and I have to respect him for that because, my son is 22 years old. So he has his own, and I have to be able to let go. You
It's
know what I
hard.
mean?
it's
It's very
hard.
hard. So I have to be able to step back and allow him to. So when I went up there, I went off. Hey, y'all didn't tell me.
I know.
They was like,
If
wait a
you
minute,
see me, it's a problem. If you don't
right,
see me,
right.
you good.
But
And
see,
You
then
ain't
and
see
the
me
I
that
thing
had
is,
to
often.
though,
realize that he's over the age of 18, so he's
yeah,
considered as an adult. HIPAA law. They don't have to. They're not supposed to tell me anything, right?
hmm
I'm not supposed to get that call at all. So therefore I have to respect their decision for not calling and telling me that was my son's job,
exactly,
and I
exactly.
had to bet it in his head, like, at the end of the day, it's your life, but you got to understand God only give you one.
Right.
He gives you one life, one body.
That's
If you
it.
don't take care of it now, it's gonna be too late to say, "Oh, I messed up. Let me do over." There is no do over.
But the
You
thing is, when they're thinking football, everything is football, right? This
Yes,
is their dream. This is
yes,
their lifelong dream. So here it is, like I got the chance to kind of make it, right?
yes,
And I'm gonna do whatever it is I got to do to make it, one or two, stay on the team and keep my role on the team, you know.
hmm
So and sometimes where these players we see their injuries and we like, how they come back like that? But
right.
Cortisone.
listen, we already know what
Cortisone.
happens once you go in that tent or
Okay.
Cortisone.
we already know what time it is with that. But
Cortisone.
the thing about it is, again, it's mm, how can I say, disheartening to know that our kids are going through this. And this is what I mean by behind the mask, because
Yes,
they're
yes.
humans, there are people, they're dealing with so much behind the mask. Bro says Okay, I've always told mine, you're the only one who knows when you're ready to go. A trainer can't dictate when your body feels good.
Hello.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So great day to all of our viewers. We have Betty Wilson. God bless you, bro. The Perryman. God bless you. Darlene. God bless you. Valerie Harris. God bless you. Our superstar. God bless you. Who else we have here? Darius' nephew. God bless you. Guys, we have not forgotten about your gifts. It's just, the holidays had us all over the place. So do know we're going to get
Mine's
the
gonna
gifts
be
out there.
delivered in person.
I think I made good on all the way up to the last show. All the way up to the last show. See, Sissy is sitting in the airport right now. So what we're gonna do, we have $160 in the pot, y'all. We have
Mhm.
$160 in the pot. We're not gonna do the fun facts today because I want to make sure all of the ladies are here and we're doing what we're supposed to do. However, if you're owed something, because we are bad when it comes to taking notes and and I just want to make sure that we get everybody taken care of because the one thing we don't want to do here is to say we're going to do something that we don't do it. So if you're owed something, please do let us know. Please. Hey, Kwanzaa, God
I'm
bless you.
I'm in debt to the Perrymans.
I think
They
Sissy,
own me.
Sissy in debt to the
They
pyramid.
own me. I feel like a Perryman put a hyphen behind my name because they own me till I pay out.
Oh God.
Oh my God. But yeah, just let us know what you're owed and we definitely will get it out to you. Look, Darlene says, I will be in Lafayette February. Where is that?
Lafayette. Where's she gonna be in Kentucky at the high school?
Where is Lafayette, Darlene? Please do let us know. All right, so ladies, again, behind the mask, this is what our kids wear so many faces behind the mask, right? They
Mhm.
play the role of a dad. Maybe some play a role of a husband. They're our sons, but as us, our them being our sons and we're their mothers, I think we really the superheroes of the NFL. We the unsung heroes, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll let
Who
them
the
have
people? Who the people that don't know about? Oh, well, lately they have been showing a lot of What's the one kid? I think he's from the Rams. His mom. He makes sure he runs up and give his mom the touchdown balls and everything. And
it.
she's like the Taylor Swift of the team. You know how they showed Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
The running back for their team, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Rams. Um, Whenever Lafayette, Louisiana. Who lived at, that's where that son lived at. I ain't dirty down there. I ain't living there. That son lived there.
So, Sissy,
But
can we hear you now? Sissy, can you hear? We know you can hear us because we see you smiling, but can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, your mouth moving a little slow, but we can hear you. As long as we have your beauty on camera, that's all that matters. We know that you have to go soon, but we just want to make sure you're here with us, at least for our first show of the year 2024. This is take one, y'all. And listen, we're gonna start calling this Monday Madness.
where
Monday
that
Madness. Is that the player whose mom is blind? No, that's Hopkins' mom. Her name is Sabrina Green. She's talking about DeAndre Hopkins' mom. Her name is Sabrina. But
no, I think his name is something like Curdy or something like that. He's the running back. I'm about to look him up
okay,
real
she
quick.
said Mardi
Uh
Gras. Oh, I don't do
she
the Mardi Gras,
fast.
Miss Dolly.
She fast. Look at
But
her.
and let's go. Let's jump back in because see, we have. She says, "Oh, okay, yeah, yes, Kwanzaa." So, Stacey, with your son going back in for wait, you said six
This
or
will be
five?
his six. Yes.
Okay, 6 year, right? So, did you like what you think was his main decision for going back instead of declaring?
Where he was projecting the round he was projecting to go.
Okay,
He was
The
projecting
grade.
to
The grade.
go right between 5 and 7,
okay,
and he wasn't okay with that.
okay,
Mm-mm.
And that was earlier in the season, and because he had this injury and he was playing it safe throughout this entire season. Now he had some big major games. Towards the end of the season, he done very well. His draft kind of went up a little bit, but he still wasn't okay with that. His thing is he wants to. I guess every guy, every player wants to be that first round pick. So his thing is, now that I get this surgery out of the way, I stay healthy throughout this entire season. I'm going to try and bring up my draft stock. So that was his reasoning for coming back. But I've known there's several players that went undrafted and look at them now. So I try to convince him, but again, I didn't want to be the decision maker. Because this is his life. This is what he's deciding to do. So he has to live that. I just didn't want him to be in there so long, and you as a mother, you think these things. Like, what if you get hurt? What ifs. And
that's the part that really dampens a whole lot. The what ifs, the fear. There you go. Thank you. It's the fear that dampens, because my son went undrafted, Stacey, and he did numbers. He did very well for his career. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. What I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I think, and honestly, some people probably know when they're going the first round, but it's just so iffy because Allen got a call in the third round, but he still went undrafted. So you just never know. However, what you ladies told me here tonight about 6 and 7 years in college, my God, I didn't even know that. I thought 5 years max. You know what I'm saying?
It was previously.
It wasn't until the COVID. And I believe, so if you were not already in college between 2019 and 2020, you don't have that COVID year. You know what I'm saying?
Cap on it.
Yeah. Wow. So if you come into, as a freshman, 2021, then that COVID year doesn't apply to you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, as y'all know, the Texans, they clutch, y'all. They
seen it.
So Sissy got in, y'all.
Congratulations.
Baby, so bad.
Thank you.
Had me hot last night. I wanted to throw something at the phone like I'm on the field playing. Oh my gosh. I just knew we had that game. I just knew it. Saints kick butt. Okay, Melissa.
But we're eliminated. We as the coach said, we did it to ourselves. We should have just did a little bit better, and it wouldn't have came down to if so and so loses. So it was an afternoon of just waiting to see, and both of them won. I mean, all three teams won. Tampa Bay won by 3 field goals. They won 9-0 against Carolina from 3 field goals. So they won our division. And then Seattle won, and then Green Bay won.
Who Seattle played?
Oh, crap. I can't remember. But
it's amazing.
It was up to them 3 teams. And I mean, if in a perfect world, the legitimate score was when because I was kind of watching split screen, because it was the focal point of the game. They were showing the whole time the score of Tampa Bay and North Carolina. So North Carolina actually scored, but the guy fumbled the ball at the goal line, and somebody from Tampa picked it up. And then after that, it was all field goals from them. 3 field goals, and they won 9-0. So
what?
And we had beat them last week, and we ended up being number 1, and they dropped down to number 2. But those field goals won the game.
That's why it don't matter. See what I'm saying, Stacey? It don't matter.
Yeah. Right.
How you start. You have to bring your game.
Honey, I'm not the one that needs to be convinced.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Derek.
I'm just saying
I
it's just
think
every game you have to bring it. You really have to bring it. So it don't matter what you did last game. You could have made. You could have put up. No, look what the Dolphins did. Who they did that to? I think they went up to 70. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Lamar and them came back and did almost the same. The Cardinals, Lamar and them came back and did almost the same thing.
But see, this is what I'm saying though, and we're gonna even talk about them when they played us because I really think that. Listen, I think
You
Vegas
know,
was all over that game, but whatever.
nah, Lamar. Y'all got to give
No,
y'all
he
people
listen.
some time.
He's that guy. He's that
Lamar is
guy.
different.
Don't
I
get-
feel like he's very underrated.
no, underrated.
I don't know. I'm saying far as the publicity, I don't
No,
to
everybody
me,
love
I don't
Lamar.
I don't think he get the publicity that Taylor Swift get.
Girl, we gonna even talk about Taylor
Oh
Swift.
Lord, Jesus. Girl.
But Lamar is the man. I
It's
feel
so
like
funny that you say that, Melissa. It's
Taylor
so funny
Swift
that you
like
say because
give her a jersey because Lamar
wait,
Man,
ain't getting as much attention as her.
but look,
Shit.
do you think that she
you
like
is
all of that
mad with
attention
Taylor,
because
ain't you?
it was a comedy?
I'm
It was
mad Lamar
a
need that attention.
it. Well, look, I don't know. All I know is I know that a lot of people love my mom. She love him, but I know a lot of he do his thing. He's a
Yeah, he's a
he's
good
very
quarterback.
athletic. He,
Say,
he's a great guy. However,
wait a
there was
minute.
some cheating in that game, but we ain't
I
gonna
doubt it.
go there. Okay, I'm still a Dolphins, ride or die. It is what it is. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hey, Stacey, was your son there that year, Lamar's last year before he declared when he was carrying guys in the end zone on his back?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
I was so mad. And my son was like, we ain't beefing. That was just the rivalry up into the game. He was dragged. I seen
He's
that young
good now.
man
He's
Yes,
good.
drag
yes. Yeah.
multiple boys in the end zone.
Yeah.
And you got, to
But you
me,
know who's
right
big
there.
like him? That Allen guy, the Bills quarterback. That's a
Oh,
big
Josh.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a freak of
Josh
nature.
Allen.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I was so mad even when he got on the TV last night and he started talking. I said, "What is your remote control?"
Did you? Who was that that took that? Who was that? Was that Stephon that ran that
I don't remember who
100
that
yard
was.
dash? He took off. Was that Stephon?
I don't think that was Stephon. I don't think it was
He
Stephon.
had some Stephon Jets on him.
But he sure did. He ran it all the way back. All the way back.
They said 50 years of what? Hip hop.
But the other funny part about it too is Atlanta coach getting fired. So it's not just
No,
behind the
that's not
Wow.
mask.
funny,
No, no,
y'all.
no. I didn't say that was funny. That's not
Oh,
what I said.
Wow.
Or what I was going with, I was saying another thing behind the mask is not just our sons, right? Football,
Mm-hmm.
the mask. You still have these coaches. Like I didn't know one coach. I think it was. I can't remember. He got fired during the game, and I think we talked about that here.
we did, but I can't remember
Yeah.
what coach it was.
Right. And then the Atlanta
You know,
Falcons coach
It
got
was the
fired.
Chargers, I
they
think.
fired
It was the Chargers. Okay.
everybody. I'm talking about Atlanta got the whole coaching staff had to go.
No,
But
no,
you
no.
seen the owner on the sideline of the game, and he had on his gray suit with his burgundy tie, and he didn't look happy. And I pretty much knew, they were talking about during the game, they kept saying that it was the one, I think Campbell's last year, he was 37,
When
and I think he played 16 seasons. He got injured during the game, and they were talking about how Ritter might not be able to keep his job, and
who's
the
that?
coaching staff.
Who's
Ritter
that?
was the starting quarterback. They benched him and put the third string or the
But you know
second
what though?
string
A lot of
quarterback.
these games they were not playing their first strings because going
Mm-mm.
into the playoffs, going into the playoffs, they don't want to chance people getting hurt. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but I think this guy was, I want to say he was a rookie, and or maybe not. I don't know. We would have to get some statistics on them. But that was one of the things that they kept talking about was those three things.
Wow.
And of course it was a rival game and stuff like that. And then I know when I woke up this morning, they just kept talking about how the players from our team wasn't listening, and they ran a touchdown when they were supposed to take a knee, and you heard the Atlanta coach, which used to be the defensive coordinator for the Saints, cussing out Dennis Allen.
I saw that.
I didn't see that, and I'm right here in Atlanta. But let me tell you,
Wow.
It was all over ESPN everywhere.
Yeah.
He cussed. He walked up to him, and all you heard him say is, "What the?" It,
Yep.
and then like that's when some of the players was saying they supported because the second string quarterback was the one that was in that changed the
oh
play
my
according to
God.
what the coach said. He said he told him to
Now
take
that's
the
another
knee.
thing. Okay, so you have, say for instance, I think the quarterback should be able to call an audible because they may see something that the coaches don't
Coach don't
see.
see.
You know what
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
well,
saying?
like the support system was saying, if it was the other way around and Atlanta was winning, they definitely would have ran in for a touchdown. So why give them mercy in the rivalry game? I'm just reading what people saying. I don't have no. I'm just glad we won.
Well, and the thing about it, again, you don't know like these players, like even Russell Wilson, he was benched. You see what I'm saying? So again, that's another highlight to, not saying that your son should not declare, but that's just another highlight. See, he started off the man.
Right.
He started off as the man, but again, a lot of times when you're in the league and you're a vet, put it like that, guess what? You're old meat.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
they will
So they
sell
They
you
won't
move
for
up
new
to
somebody
meat,
that.
they
younger
want
at a
fresh
cheaper
meat.
price.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what they try to do is they try to get the older meat, as I can say. No, let me say it the right way. They try to get the vets for less, and then they'll pay top dollar for the new
The
ones,
the
the people
newcomers.
that's
Right.
coming in. Which is, it is what it is.
Well,
You talk about that Liz Campbell. He played with Allen at the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's like six
he
seven, 6'8", and
he was in top tier shape until he got injured. And
wow,
they were showing how he took a knee, and you could tell it really, really bothered him. And he was saying stuff like it's gonna be a decision, during the off season. But with him getting injured, I don't know if he just go be done. But that's hard for the guys
it
when they've
is.
been playing that long, and
It
that's
is.
all they
Mhm.
know. So
And
best of luck to him.
Les Campbell, a really, really great guy in the community as well, off the field as well. But he has another player who played with him, Mercedes Lewis. I think he's in his Sissy, Mercedes. We went out with his mom when we went to Cali. I think he's probably in his 14, 15 years, so up in there.
Nice.
And he's still in top tier shape. And
Mhm.
I don't recall since I've knew him to be ever hurt. That's why,
Mhm.
again, it's a contact sport. The
Right.
injuries are gonna happen.
It's gonna
Things are
happen. Right.
gonna happen. Even the non-contact injuries, they're gonna happen. You're thinking about these kids playing on turf, right?
Turf. Yes.
Hmm.
These cleats are they're
Stuck
running and
in the.
they're heavy and they're
Mm-hmm.
getting stuck in the ground. And when you're
But
trying to cut and all of that, you're
the turf is designed. It's a pretty look. It is to keep the grass look, but something's gonna break, and it's not gonna be the turf.
well, the
Right.
thing
Oh
about
yeah. I've
yeah,
seen it happen all the time. Because now Kentucky has a turf field.
I didn't know that.
wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Well,
turf
Yes.
first things
the
first,
turf is designed for a look, not
And
necessarily.
and less maintenance.
well,
It's
you know what?
spreadable.
I kind of like the turf because Alan's allergic to grass. So,
But them body parts don't like that turf. That
so
turf
I,
gonna
Yeah.
well,
stay looking good,
but
and them
and
bodies.
that's true because even so, and I don't know if I'm just no, I know it to be true because it don't happen till I go to his house. Like he has turf all over his backyard. When I walk
Mhm.
on that turf without shoes, I'm running after the grandkids or whatever. When I'm walking, my knees is hurting so bad. And I'm like,
Mhm.
what is this? So my thing is imagine if these kids are playing on this turf for this long extended a period of time, it has to bother them. And how many
Right.
times did y'all seen the people go down last night?
Yeah.
in
It was
different games.
unfortunate.
It's
Yeah.
very, very unfortunate because I think who is that lost a key player? Oh my gosh, they end
Who,
up
Joe
taking.
Burrow? You talking about Joe?
No, it wasn't Joe Burrow. Oh my gosh, they took him back. I think it's no, it wasn't 15. They took him back to the locker room. They took him to the blue tent. Once you go to the blue tent, okay, but if you make it out of that blue tent, you good. But no, they walked him to the locker room.
Well,
Mm.
in our games, a lot of the times the first thing is the blue tent, and
Right.
then they'll go back to the locker room,
Well,
and
if they
it's
go into that locker room,
right. Nine
yeah,
times out of 10, they ain't coming back. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Even with Tariq last night, the way he fell, I was surprised that it wasn't worse than what it was. The way that he fell,
He does a
Mm.
lot of
it
conditioning
was
and
just like,
training.
and he was already having an issue with that ankle or that foot, the ankle or the foot, I think it is, and the way that he fell. But again, you talk about one of your key players.
Mm-hmm.
You go
Well,
into
they had two that was already out, Waddle and
that.
Monstret. They both weren't gonna play last night. So they both
But
didn't
that's the
play.
thing. Why was Tyreek? Well, you know what? They try to win. They try to get
You know,
clutch like
Tyreek,
Texas,
Tyreek,
because the
Tyreek,
Texas clutch, baby. They
yeah, the Tyreek took a fine for not having his soccer on because he didn't want to miss a play. So
Tyreek
he's the
don't wear
guy.
socks, honey.
Remember, he got fined for that though.
Well, Tyreek don't wear socks.
Oh, well, I guess somebody never mind.
He
Anyway,
wears, if
it
you look at it, he wears the tights that goes down to the ankle. But if you look, you don't see socks. As long as you're, yeah, as long as you're, I believe
well,
as
he
long
must didn't
as
have it on. He must didn't have his. He said he didn't have enough time. He was getting bandaged up and he didn't want to miss the play. And he ran out, so he got fined.
wow.
For
Yeah.
not wearing socks.
Well, my
Welcome to
son
the
got fined
league,
for not
honey.
wearing some with his pants. They
Whoa.
You
you
get
get
a
fined for
fine.
everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You get a fine if you're what is it? Some players have to have their jerseys tucked in, correct? Some
I,
cannot have. My nephew, he loved to have his under his like tied up and have his stomach out. But again, it's like with those socks issues, I guess because the players have cleats, and what happens is with the cleats, you don't want to take the chance of them um like getting your leg cut or something like that. So I think that's where that comes in at. But yeah, you get fined.
what's his name used to wear his shirt like that? Ezekiel,
Ezekiel, yeah,
Elliot,
Yeah.
Elliot,
Elliot,
Bill
yeah.
Belichick. Yeah, nah, not on Bill's team. He ain't got no hair.
Well, Bill,
And
I don't know if Bill gonna have that team. So
he said it's too early. I seen his statement too. It's too early to be discussing next season. That's what he said.
yeah, but the one of the coaches that I don't want them to get rid of is the Steelers coach.
I thought that he had 17 consecutive winning seasons.
Listen, honey, when you losing, that's all them
They in
people
the
see.
playoffs.
Who in the playoffs?
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
The
They
Steelers
in
in
the
the playoffs.
playoffs.
I think
Yes.
so.
Yes, they're in the playoffs.
He's
He's the only one that has 17 consecutive winning seasons.
they better
He's in
not
the
touch
playoffs.
him. Look, they better not
I
touch him.
doubt it. 17, that's the first time.
Oh my God! Wow, that is awesome. That is. Oh, she's some. Lashonda says yes. Okay.
That's my cousin. Hey, cuz.
Hey.
She's a football guru too.
All right now, but it's who
Uh,
else was it last night? It was another player. Oh God, that baby leg extended the way that it. Oh, it looked horrible. I think he jumped up in the air when he came down. The leg just,
I ain't
and then
see.
somebody hit it to make it even worse. It was
Oof.
so. Oh God. What team? You know what? See, that's what I'm telling y'all about taking notes, and that's what I was telling y'all about the ones
And
who.
you laughed at me when I said, "Am I the only one that take notes during the interview?" You and my cousin Bogey laughed at me. Because I
Look,
was watching Cat.
it's
I
not a
be
bad
at work
thing.
bored. And when I'm done, I'll find something informational, whether it's something on football from I'm learning that I have to go back to the greats way beyond LT and all them and like start learning about Johnny Unitas
Well, I
and
tell you what. How about you rerun these shows and you find out who we owe stuff to?
I told you who I owe
Take
stuff
notes on
to.
that.
That ain't informational enough. I need to know what's going on. I need to be aware of my surroundings. That ain't
Oh,
enough.
well, see, hey, let me tell you though, we need to know because we want to make good on what we said.
Well,
You
you
know,
gonna have to give me a pen and paper, and I'm gonna do it during. Okay, moving forward,
well,
I keep I
it's
keep
all about
tabs.
notes on your phone. Take the
Is Miss
notes.
Norma
I
on
ain't putting
on
that
the
crap
show?
on. I'm
Miss
old
Norma, my
school.
Norma. Let me see if my I don't think my Norma on.
I'm old school.
I think Sissy, you owe her since the first show, Sissy.
I got it. I need her address.
Who old
Okay,
Miss Betty?
I'll send it to you. Look, last show you wasn't here, but Sister Stacey was on, and she was trying to answer the questions herself. I was like, no, ma'am.
You can't answer the
I be like,
question.
baby, you ain't got that. Her husband was on, baby, you ain't got that. She was coaching from the T. She was coaching from the baby. I said you ain't got it. You ain't got that. You got 10 seconds. Sideline coaching. So
Oh
listen,
my
I gave
God.
her a pass, but I was like, oh, it's starting to sound like a Perryman up in here. That's our distant
Oh
cousin.
goodness.
Except you don't be saying nothing. She like, baby, I know
Oh yeah,
you.
she was talking to her
It's been
husband.
20 seconds now.
So what do y'all think about the year coming to a close? Like some of these kids will not touch the field again. Well,
You
this
mean
year. When I say this year for a couple of months,
all of
because
us?
this year it went by so fast.
Well, you
It
know
seemed
what?
like
A lot of them, I know a lot of people don't think so, but a lot of them be ready for the season to be over because, like you said, they play with injuries.
yeah.
So they want to win, but once it's not a win, after they done did all they could do is focus on the next
Getting
year.
healthy.
Get
Yeah.
themselves
Yeah,
right.
and
Yeah.
coming back for the next year. The coulda,
Right.
shoulda, woulda. Once they've been there a couple of years, the coulda, shoulda, woulda. In the business aspect of everything, they don't really have
Melissa, because
time.
if you one of those kids like you own that winning stuff,
Yeah,
it do affect me. But yeah, I
some of
do
them
understand what you're saying. Like at the end of the year, you kind of like want to rest your body, but do they really rest their bodies though? Like,
no.
yeah.
What they consider to be rest ain't our rest. Cause I gotta come home and lay down. They go home and do what they want to do. I don't care if I don't go to sleep because 9 times out of 10 I'm watching Cat Williams trying to learn about the
Girl, you and Cat.
She is that brand. This
two,
is what you
it's
talk
two
about the
hours
Cat
and
Williams right here.
45
Because
minutes.
I'm so sick of hearing about Cat
Me
Williams. Like
too. Me
I'm
Y'all,
just
but
too.
he telling
over.
the truth. Y'all better go ahead.
No,
Y'all
the
I
better
thing
think
is,
go ahead.
now, I think he exaggerated the truth.
But who
Now there
don't
was some truth to
exaggerate the
be
truth in
told, but
entertainment?
he kind of stretched it out a little bit.
But he a businessman and he making sure that he listen, Shannon Sharp, he done made his show the number one show while he talking.
Mhm.
well,
Yeah, he
and
done
that's the
made big
thing,
numbers.
right? Because what?
He a
Look at what
businessman.
now, no, you
Listen,
could be a businessman and not put people's business. Look at Wendy Williams.
I-
She's not a business no more. What
but
my
but
son?
listen, it's a competitive world.
It is.
And
It
like they
really is.
said, Bernie Mac daughter came on there and she said, everybody wants my response to it. She said, I think Cat Williams, I would love to have a conversation with him and learn the tea about what he had the jewels he has to drop. But she
What
said,
is
my
it going
father,
to change? That's my thing. What is it going to change? Are they
it's
airing out all of this business for
Drama.
what? What is
Exactly.
it
drama
going to
sales
change?
tickets, he got a tour.
Exactly.
That's
And that's
it.
exactly what it is. But
He
like
got
you
a
know what my
tour.
mom always say, we're like crabs in the bucket. We're gonna
But
continue to pull each other down
Yep.
just so we can be on top. I just felt that as Black men, they should have
Yeah.
came together.
Yeah.
On a side note, not come on
But
Shay and
but
just air out the dirt.
but
I
you know
think
they
we
did it
need
to
Shay
him
Shay.
first.
What is Shay
huh?
Shay? What is
Shay
Shay
That's
Shay?
Shay is
Shannon
Shannon
Sharp.
Sharp.
Oh,
You know, that's his nighttime. But
Yeah,
Cat did help out a lot
he
of people,
did.
including Shay Shay.
But
yeah,
But what
regardless
was
of
I
the
gonna
fact,
say?
what is it going to change though? By you saying this, you understand
By
what I'm saying?
Cat, but Cat,
That's why I don't deal with the political world, because
yeah,
in politics, what they do, they tear each other down to build
that-
each other up, build
that's
themselves
right.
up. Because at the
Right.
end, what is it going to change by you airing out somebody's dirty business?
but
Is
you know they
right.
did that to him first. If you listen to the interview,
No, I'm
he
not
come
saying he's
in,
right, who's wrong, or whatever. I'm just saying one of their purposes, like one who get on there and do that. When you're given a platform, I think you're
Mhm.
supposed to use. Well, me per se, I think you're supposed to use your platform to enhance lives. You know, they're
right?
already talking about us folks already. So why is it that we're getting on the internet and we're getting on these shows and we're bashing one another, we're beating up one another,
Exactly.
even with
Well,
Exactly.
you have who else was it? Oh my gosh. The TD Jakes thing. One thing about it, and two things for sure. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Be careful when you put your mouth on the people of God.
That's
I
right.
don't care what you think in that situation. You better be very, very careful, because if you were not there, you should not be speaking on it anyway. Or
That's
what
right.
you think
I
that's
try to
gonna
stay
happen.
away from religion and politics because that'll get you in the world to hate you in behind that. So
Girl,
I
in the
try to
sports
stay away
world
from that.
too. All of this.
Yeah,
Right.
but I really don't say nothing that ain't facts. I'm not gonna say nothing that's gonna get me in trouble.
Right.
People do love
People
drama.
that
That's what
yeah,
God,
sells.
drama.
yes, you
And
do.
drama
But she
sells.
talking about,
And
look,
that's
she
the
talking about she ain't
sad
gonna say
part
that to
about
get
it.
her. Stacey, she talking about she ain't gonna get in no trouble. She talking about swinging.
Swinging
Okay.
from the chandelier. Yeah,
I,
that's
and where you
I'm
supposed to
gonna
be
get in
doing that at
trouble
in
if
Miami?
I've been being good, y'all. Y'all ain't heard me talk about no rendezvous, no
Don't
no
bring up
getting
R.
down in
Kelly.
Florida.
Please don't bring up R. Kelly.
No,
And
Look,
oh
don't bring
Sissy
yeah.
up
said
her
Where
trip
she,
to
where R.
Miami.
Kelly at?
her
Or
trip gonna be revoked, Sissy. She going next week.
hey,
We
why
gonna
would
have to
y'all
revoke.
even bring that up?
We
Some
gonna revoke
some
her trip.
spice.
Her trip, I mean. We gonna tell them do not
I got
let her
6 days.
in
Ain't
any of the
nobody
airport.
stopping me but God.
I'm putting your
Ain't
face on the
nobody stopping me
billboard.
but God.
What you say? You
Ain't
gonna put her
nobody
face on the
stopping me.
I'm gonna
I
put her
work
face on the
hard.
billboards, banned from the MIA.
She's banned, y'all. She's banned. She cannot enter into the
I,
MIA.
I
No.
promise y'all, I'm not doing none of that stuff that them
Where you
folks want to
flying
do.
into? Fort Lauderdale or
Yes,
Miami?
ma'am.
Fort
Look.
Lauderdale?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna be
You
Yes,
put your
good.
ma'am.
pictures up in
I'm
the
gonna be good.
airport.
Look,
When you
I
see
know a
this
couple people work
passenger
there.
get off the flight,
Y'all
turn her
sound
back
like that
around.
policeman that
Back to behind the face mask.
oh
Behind
yeah, let's go back to that. Anyways. So while we ain't talking about that, I watched the last 2 minutes of the Alabama versus Michigan game.
Well, I didn't
Good
watch
game.
college. I don't really
That
watch
was
college.
Good
crazy.
game. Did you watch it?
That was a good
Yes.
game.
I
That
didn't
number
see it.
two spun up in there in them two plays. Listen,
Yes.
baby, listen, number two. Hey, but you know I'm rooting for Clink. Clink from my home city, and he used to be a Wildcat.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Face
Miss
turquoise
Darlene, what
covering.
are you
Oh,
talking about?
what's
Face
she talking
turquoise
about?
covering eyes?
Huh? See, now that's her doing voodoo, so I won't get off that plane.
So stupid.
Jesus.
She trying to give me that Louisiana. She trying to give me some bourbon street voodoo, so I won't get off that
Yeah,
plane.
boy.
Y'all better get Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene, you ain't gonna ruin my life. I'll be in Houston in March. You ain't finna ruin my life
Listen,
already, Miss
Miss Darlene,
Darlene.
you're
Cut
not
it
going to
out. I ain't
Louisiana. What they
Miss
say, Louisiana.
Darlene. We ain't gonna have number two is yes, he is.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have no matching silver Beyonce Renaissance outfits if you keep it up.
Okay, so number two, is he declaring or he's coming
I
back?
don't know. I don't know because you know they playing right now. They
Okay.
playing
Right. They playing for
the
the championship.
championship.
Now,
Yeah.
this is another thing too. How is it that FSU give them their props?
Didn't make it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you see, after that, all what was it? 12 players opted not to play.
No,
They opted out after, but I would understand if I had a completely perfect winning
Winning
season,
season,
yeah.
yeah.
and then to get it taken away so
Way,
other
yeah.
teams politically could get in there when
Right,
we were undefeated. It doesn't matter what conference. Nobody
right.
ever said it mattered the
The
conference.
conference, exactly.
I would have them 12 players, kudos to them, opt
But you
out.
think about
They
it.
did the right
It's
thing, and I'm sure the coaching staff
it's this.
supported it.
Who's gonna
Money
bring in the
talk
money?
all the
Who's
time.
gonna
Yep.
bring
You
in the
already
money?
know
Which
what that
teams are gonna
alumni
bring in
is
the
all
money?
about.
Right? She said that
That
was
was
what is that?
what,
Mogi.
What is
now
Bogey?
listen. I Sandra, Sissy saying, if you don't get Darlene, you didn't gave her the green light. Tell me we
She
go
look.
PNG for the foot
She's
out of
saying
there.
that's an emoji. You know the emoji that you had to be covering your face like this, covering your eyes.
Uh
Oh,
That so
okay.
she.
oh
I'm assuming she
Okay.
couldn't do the emoji, so it's the face covering your eyes like this.
Oh, okay, Miss
Okay.
Darlene. We're gonna
We
give you
got
a
you.
pass.
because I was finna say, don't come with that Bourbon Street voodoo.
LaShonda says
Shaking
politically
my head.
shaking my head. That's college sports. Yep,
Especially
especially
football.
football.
Yep.
Yep. And
It's
it's
all
so
about that
hurtful
big
that
money alumni.
it's so hurtful that these players they put their whole like they really laid down the line, and once that's leaving, that really cheated them out of
Yeah,
a whole
because
lot
Yes.
because they
they
gave it
worked
their
hard for that.
all. They gave it their all. That
Oh,
is
yes.
sad. Bro says also you have senior on the team that's getting ready to train for the NFL.
Oh, so did you saying that's what the opting out was about?
Probably so.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah, but I would have
Um,
opted out regardless. Because I mean,
you
bowl
know,
game risk getting hurt, and we played for the ultimate, and it
yeah.
didn't matter. I would have
Yeah.
opted out too, but I
But
don't
see,
play football.
it just goes back to money talks. It rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It rules.
It
It's
do.
that
such
was
a
sad.
business.
But did you see they want to come to the SEC?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they want to come out of their conference. Thank you.
It's only
Oh,
say thank you.
you know what, Sister
You're
Sandra,
welcome, Miss Darlene. I
Sister
got you.
Sandra, you and her, y'all ain't gonna be putting that out in that atmosphere. I rebuke
I
it in the
got you.
name of
You're
Look,
Jesus.
you
I'm
better
welcome.
putting it
know who
off
you
that way.
rolling with.
That part.
Oh,
Stacey,
Lord.
you ain't gonna take
Stacey,
up for
that's
me.
that's one of our sayings here or NFL mom show. You better know who you're rolling with.
We're Brandy. We need to see what kind of trouble they got. Yeah. Well, I wonder if the 12 would have played, if it would have made a difference though. I'm thinking if the 12 would have played, it would have made it would have been a much better defensive game.
Who knows? It's
I'm
just so
thinking.
sad that that happened, and then the quarterback who actually got hurt because I thought that's why they, took them out of the didn't give them opportunity to go to play that game. But again, it all
But
boils
that's
down to that cash. Who's going to bring the most money
I
in?
don't think that should
Mhm.
make any difference because a lot of quarterbacks get hurt. Ours, remember we lost ours, and then that's when my son stepped up. So I don't, and we still played a decent bowl game. I don't think that should have mattered. Like you said, it's money.
It
Oh,
probably
yeah.
worked out for the ones who did opt out. It probably ended up working out for their good. On the
Oh
outside, it
yeah,
looked bad to us, but it probably behind the
it
scenes, it
didn't look
probably
bad to
worked out.
me.
Yeah.
It didn't
Well,
look.
for
I
them
would have.
kids to play that hard like that and then to get done
No,
like
I
that.
was saying it didn't look bad that they opted out.
Oh no, no,
The
no. What
other
I'm saying is for them to play that hard and then that
right.
happens to them. Yeah. Y'all need to quit. Miss Betty, that's Darlene
What
Road
we
Dog
do,
right
Miss
there.
Betty?
That's
Nah,
what
that's Sissy saying up there starting stuff. Got Miss Darlene. Got Miss Darlene ready to start. She just mad I ain't coming to her
hey,
first.
hey, hey, oh,
I'm just trying to
Gwendolyn. She's
say.
from Duval, y'all. She say agree. I agree. It's about money. Yes, it is. It's
Mhm.
about money. It
Right.
definitely is. And that's even going back to what we were saying with the kids playing hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
With your money, right? They even
Mhm.
said last night it was, I think, Clowney. He made $97,000, y'all, when he got to whatever number tackle or something that he made, because he was doing like this up in the stands, and
I'm surprised they've been doing this
well, that's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. It was two of them that
or
did it. One
shooting,
was
saying that they
yeah.
getting their money.
Right. And see, another thing too, inside of these contracts, you have these clauses. You have to
They
have,
do.
depending on your position, you have to have so many of whatever it is that they say, right? So
Mhm.
if
Right.
Clowney didn't play that last game, he wouldn't have got that money.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
So some
The
Wow.
starters did not
bonuses.
play. Yeah,
Mm.
some starters did not play. So the thing about it, if he did not play that last game and wouldn't have made whatever tackle or whatever that was in his clause, he wouldn't have got that money. And it's just the way it is. She says,
Mm.
Wow.
Duval, hello everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Miss Betty says,
This one, she loved
Look,
both
look.
teams.
Miss Betty said, that's my role. I guess she said that's my
What's
role, dog.
who her road dog?
Charlene says, I'm out the hospital now. Just
Hospital
keep
now,
me in
just keep
prayer. We definitely will keep you lifted up in
Okay,
prayer.
Miss Darlene, get that silver outfit ready.
Listen, we're
March is
not going there.
coming.
Listen, we love each and every one of you guys here, and it had to happen for our Monday night madness, y'all, through the eyes of the NFL moms. Y'all just lay around because y'all may just see something new coming to a theater near y'all. Just keep us in prayer, y'all. Not PREY, keep us in PRAYE, or please do
Yes.
keep us in prayer because we got some great things popping. And we're just very, very excited to be here before you all to share what we think our journeys is, not telling anybody what they should do or what they shouldn't do, but just sharing what it is that we go through behind the scenes of NFL moms. It's through our eyes, not everybody else's. It's through our eyes. And if there's anything that you guys would like to know, please shoot us a question. And our email is it2happen@gmail.com. And we're sure to answer whatever it is. If it's, sometimes we'll throw it over to Melissa and let Melissa handle it, y'all.
Why y'all keep making me do all the bad work? Well, since I'm doing all the bad work, Stacey, is you getting ready for March 8th?
I'm sorry.
Is you getting ready for March 8th?
I'm sure.
Coach
I stay
Prime gonna
ready.
be there.
You got to get
Coach
ready,
Prime
girl. I
gonna be
stay ready.
there.
Huh?
Congratulations to your son, Coach Prime gonna be there.
Well, what's
Thank
the
you,
congratulations
Missy.
for? Tell us about it, Stacey.
Well, my son won the MVP. It's a rivalry game between Louisville and Kentucky, and it's the
Oh,
Governor's Cup. So Kentucky won the Governor's Cup, and he was
okay.
the MVP of that game.
He
So
won the
Okay.
Snellingberg Award,
yeah,
which I think it is coming to the U starting next year
Congratulations.
because that's
I
where
know.
Snellingberg used to coach. I think it's gonna be the U versus maybe Louisville game. But I know the U is gonna get it because
Okay.
that's what made him the most famous. But
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken, he'll be the last recipient for that in
Well,
Kentucky. So
congratulations, Stacey. Y'all put
Congratulations.
congratulations to JJ in the comment section, y'all. This is JJ Weaver's mom, Miss Stacey Sherrell. Congratulations, JJ, in the comment section. And again, guys, we love you guys. We appreciate you all, ladies. So we're gonna give each one of us an opportunity to lead the guests with something on today, y'all. I know we ain't gonna be on here no 2 hours. We'll pull a 2 hour another time because Sissy in the
that's because Denzel ain't on here.
my stomach is talking to me. Look, Miss Betty.
Don't talk him up. Don't talk him up because
We
he love
need
to
him to
come on
come
in
on
the
here the
last
extra
minute.
30 more minutes. I just need 30 more minutes.
Oh,
That's
y'all
what he
got Miss
just
Betty
said.
talk about what's happening in March. They're going.
March 8th is the Paul Horney Award. This ceremony is a college most versatile player of the country. My son was the 2019 recipient. He won both for the first time out of Kentucky. He won the Paul Horney and the Snellingberg Award. So I go back every year. I think this will be my fourth year. But this year, Travis Hunter from Colorado won Paul Horney's award. So Coach Prime and his coaching staff and the Hunter family should be in attendance. So I'm kind of excited because that was my son's. He really, really looked up to him. He even adopted the nickname in high school prime time
But that's
in the
all right.
likes of Dean.
JJ Weaver gonna be up in that thing this year.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to
congratulations
the
to
family,
you,
Stacey.
Stacey.
thank you.
Start bothering Julie early.
Okay. You gotta send me her contact.
I send you. She got yours because she thought I was you. That's how I found out.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Miss
Look,
Darlene.
Miss Darlene and Miss Betty says congratulations.
Thank you,
So,
Miss
ladies,
Betty.
if there's anything that you would like to leave with our guests on tonight, starting with you, Sissy Sam.
Oh, hats off to a prosperous new year. Keep the faith and just stay positive, stay on Faith Street, and know that what God has for you is for you.
Amen.
Amen.
And
Amen.
congratulations to your son too. Go Texas.
Yes.
Thank
Woo-woo.
you.
Congratulations.
Texas in the house.
All right, Stacey.
Well, this is for my athlete parents, not just the moms. We also have fathers probably listening as well. Just keep them prayed up and keep that open line of communication. It's very important. I know some of them are of age and they are adults, but just always have that open line of communication.
Absolutely. Come on, Melissa.
Um, I'm just excited that I'm gonna get to do the show. Before I go on my hiatus, I don't know if I'll be in the building on the 22nd. I might be in the air, but
You
just
better be in the building. You better be in the building.
okay, okay, I'm gonna
So Miss
try.
Betty say, is she gonna be able to get to meet you ladies
Of course, where you at, Miss Betty? Because
in
I like to
Houston?
travel.
She's in
Oh, see,
Houston.
oh, Miss Betty, if I could get my sister Erica and maybe my sister Sandra and my sister Stacey. I don't know. That might be cutting it close. We gotta figure out March. We might come on down and visit you in March. I know. I look forward to seeing all my sister moms from the Paul Horny Association. That's our free vacation for the year where we all get to cut up. So I'm always looking. I'm always down to be
Well,
bad.
Miss Darlene is there too. Miss
Oh, Miss
Darlene.
Darlene, she already know we got matching outfits. I'll bring the extra silver one I got for her. She
Anywho,
better not
this is
have no
what I would
husband.
like to leave you guys with. If you can do us this favor, please.
I would like you to hit the like button at the beginning because every time you hit the like button, you are letting YouTube know that what you are seeing and hearing is edifying for you so it can be shared with others. That's why hitting the like button is so important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel.
It had to happen. Your title is so powerful. When I read your the name of your ministry, it had to happen.
All right, guys, that's what you can do for us. It really, really will help us out, especially for our next adventure we're about to embark on. And we're thanking you all in advance for it. You're still getting congratulations. We're in a good area. That's what Miss Darlene says. But
Okay,
again,
Miss Darlene.
guys, happy
Where the
2024.
men at?
Happy 2024. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Listen, blessings all 2024. Again, guys, if you and ladies, if you think of something that you want to ask us and you would like for us to answer it on the show, you can send us the email at it had2happen@gmail.com and we'll be sure to answer. Ladies, we'll think about doing another fun facts giveaway on next week. We're gonna keep Melissa out there airport, y'all. We're gonna roll all the way over to the next day so she can miss that flight. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I'm going down to Louisville to stay all night. Pregame.
Anywho,
Pregame.
meet me here tomorrow for Girls Talk Tuesday with Dr. B. It says stop overplaying your part. Tomorrow at 5:30. If you can, meet me back here at 5:30. God's willing. We'll see you guys here. And if you would like the book for the show, please do go to my website at www.ericawilson. IH2H.com. I'd love to have you. And on Wednesday, I have Miss Colette. She's talking about battle of the mind. And we all know that it's so much mental illness going on right now. So many people that's having those battles in the mind. So if you can meet me back here that Wednesday at 6 p.m., she will be here before you all. And then on Thursday, I have a young lady. I'm talking about beautiful young lady. She's 2 years out of prison. She has a store, a beautiful young girl. Beautiful, beautiful young girl. She'll be here on Thursday. Her name is LaMonica. She is an author. She did not let her doing prison time stop her and her having a rough life stop her. She came out on fire, y'all. So if you can support her on Thursday at 6 p.m., I love to have you all. So come on, sissies, y'all. Let's send them out with some virtual hugs. Let's see who else saying something. Miss Betty says, I'm with you. We are. Miss Betty, you going to time out, Miss Betty. I'm calling Mr. Charlie on you and Miss Melissa here. Miss Betty.
I knew it was going to be one out there.
Oh, my gosh. Woo, virtual hug. Y'all.
I knew it was going to be a twin flame out there.
Oh, look at my we love you here, and it had to happen, and we cannot do this without you. If this broadcast has blessed you, because listen, please do share. That's all I can say. Y'all better know who y'all rolling with. 2024. God bless each and every one of you. Until next time.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.